Now the question is, what happened? Let's just take stock for a second and say that Tartaria did exist, and not only did it exist globally, it was also right here in the good old United States of America. America, man! Let's just say it existed in America for a second. The next question that comes to my mind is, what happened? What happened to Tartaria? What happened to all the buildings? Why don't we live like that now? Good question. That part of the conspiracy theory is what leads us to what is known as the mud floods. It's got a certain ring to it, you know? Mud flood. Mud flood. That's better than mud catastrophe. The theory is that there was a massive catastrophe that created, I guess, landslides and just basically a global disaster that covered a ton of buildings. And this massive mud flood event wiped out most of the old civilization, burying buildings halfway and forcing us to rebuild on top. Now, skeptics will say that cities were simply raised over time due to drainage and new structures were built on old structures. I don't know, man. There's some really interesting images that I'll show you here where earthquakes and other events revealed what lies beneath, so to speak, on some of these buildings, and it just looks weird to me. I'll just leave it at that. I don't have too much of an opinion on this part of it other than it looks like something happened. The amount of buried windows is way more than you would expect. We still don't have what I would consider a clean explanation for a lot of these images you're looking at. This conspiracy theory is already weird. Let's get weirder, shall we? Here's where things get uncomfortable. In the 1800s, the US moved over 250,000 orphans across the country on something called orphan trains. The theory says that they were the remaining children of the collapsed Tartarian Empire. If that's the case and these orphans survived, a lot of us might have some Tartarian ancestry, potentially. I wonder. I want to know what information about the Tartarian conspiracy theory I didn't cover, and give me your thoughts on what you think the plausibility of this theory is. This was just a quick off the grid, even though I'm sure it would end up being like 8 to 10 minutes long. That's just how I do things. Yo, boy, don't make quick videos. Not very often anymore. Real ID, working on that now, as I said. X-Files video coming soon, along with some other stuff. Maybe some Stranger Things related topics. I think we're going to talk about the real life version of Stranger Things. What is that? Well, we're going to have to follow to find out. So hit the like button, hit the follow button. Stay safe, stay grounded, and let me know in the comments what you think about this theory. Conspiracy Ninjas out. I will see y'all on the next one. Peace. Conspiracy Ninja merch available at the link in my description. I want to ride my motorcycle. I just want to ride. I need my motorcycle. I just want to ride my motorcycle. Why does it have to be so cold outside? Mud flood.